Hey guys, Tank here. Sorry, I cut everybody off. We're restarting the stream. I'm going to reinvite Kagan and Steve OD that was here in the stream, and we'll start the chat again. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So I'll be saying this for a couple times. Let's see. So let me copy this and put it here. And type new stream. Honey Lulu says, "Where are you? Squirrel." Too funny. And we're trying to get Steve OD back in here. Here's Earl. Just trying to get Steve OD's email address. I can't remember what it is. Hey, some people are back. So for anybody interested, I copied the link to join into the chat. So this is the link to join the Hangout. So I gotta go on Facebook and change the other one also. And I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. When I went to stop presentation, it just stopped video or stop the stream, and it doesn't give you a warning. It just stops it. So next time I'll have to be careful.
I just went in off of the chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find your email.
Yeah,
For some odd reason it didn't.
I sent it on the chat. Last time I went in off of your Facebook because I couldn't find your email.
Let me delete a couple things here. The old one, so we don't have people trying to get in. Yes, Honey Lulu, I kind of had a little accident. Didn't pay attention. As soon as I flipped the page, because I'm using the same monitor, I should have actually shared the page on the other one. It started doing what's called the video feedback, like a loop. And I wanted to end the presentation as fast as I could, but I hit the red button on the bottom instead of hitting the red button on top. So it was my fault, misattention of me, and I did like a newbie today. I kind of hit the wrong button. But it's all good. Most of everybody's back now, so. Bill says it's 7:54 and 102 where he is.
That don't sound fun.
No.
Sure it is. He's got the big fan there. He says he's got an industrial fan in front of him that keeps him cool.
I got a good fan. I just don't turn it on because then you guys wouldn't be able to hear me.
No. I have air conditioning, and it actually, what's cool with cold air, it actually goes down, so it actually goes in the basement. So
Yeah, I'd like to have air conditioning in this garage. That would be nice.
mm-hmm.
Think about one of those little portable ones, not the ones you put in the window, because I don't have a window in the garage, but I've seen there's, the ones that are kind of like a space heater, but they're for air conditioning.
Do they actually have suspension in those springs and those shocks in the front?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's if you can see it.
Cool.
Boing, boing.
It's actually just a spring inside. There's no oil, no nothing, right?
No, just springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. RC Fun says he's got a fan. One of his kid thinks it's cool, or thinks I'm cool.
One of his kids?
Yeah, kids thinks he's cool. What's neat with the fan is that, especially when you're a kid, you go behind it or in front of it and you speak or yell into it, and you hear your voice go blah 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 blah.
Darth Vader, take me to your, or an alien, take me to your leader. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Earl says the fan are not helping because it's just pushing hot air.
Yeah.
I could say something about that, but I won't. Now, you're using a driver. Do you have a clutch on that? And are you using the clutch?
It doesn't. It's just a weak thing.
Okay.
Just some garbage. It is what it is. I don't go all the way tight. I'll do that, and then I'll use the screwdriver to get the rest of it. So I need to really invest in one with the clutch on it, like a better driver. I just don't know what brand. I mean, there's so many of them. Recommend any?
Well, the one I use is the Milwaukee, but that one I think was like $130. I got that one because work was paying for it.
Oh, yeah.
So, but there is some other ones out there. A couple people did mention some brand the other day, but pretty much any cheap one you can find that has a clutch on it, which means it has numbers.
Yeah.
Just buy it. As long as it's cheap, as long as it's got a clutch, it doesn't matter. Like if you end up, I saw some people they're saying like they picked it up for $30. You can pick it up for $30, and if it works for only a year, hey, you're still good. So.
Right. Yeah, I have the big old 18-volt pink drill that's got the clutch on it.
Okay.
Pink power. There we go. Oh, it's starting to look like something.
So I went to the store today. I just remembered I got to do this. Put my little beaver tails off to the side. I got to remember to glue those tonight. So I picked up something today.
What'd you get?
I picked up, I already had one, kind of one, but I picked up a.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
So it's not a GoPro. It's what they call here. They call this one a what they call this one. Which name brand was that? Eken. Eken.
Eken.
So there's the name at the back. Eken.
Okay.
Eken. So it is 4K. It is Wi-Fi. It is waterproof. And it actually comes with a 4 gig micro SD card.
Nice. Yeah, perfect.
But I bought a 32 card. So
yeah, 4 is gonna fill up quick.
Okay. So this one, what's nice with this one, it actually has a an LCD screen at the back also.
The touch screen.
Oh, yeah.
And Canadian was $48.
Oh wow, that's a great price.
So for US, that's even cheaper US. And I said to myself, I might as well get another one for this weekend. Like that, I can videotape and my son can videotape. So I'll give him the old GoPro and I'll put this one on my gimbal. But I'll probably try to do a review. I'll videotape with it, and I'll do a quick little review on it. I never really did a review, but
You still use your Mobius?
no, I don't use that one a lot. I should. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the battery doesn't last as long, and I got to change it. I got to put a new battery. But I should just get the parts and fix it. It's a really nice. It really did good for me for all the years I've used it. So.
It'd be nice for the RC4WD drive.
Yeah. I used to like it because it's so small, so thin. I just stuck it on the car, and it just like it's a nice little camera. So there's two parts. Little camera. They had a black one. The black one was $10 more for black. The white one was on special. The case looks pretty much the close as the other one. I got a GoPro Hero 3 Black. It's a Hero Plus 3 Black. So this one's kind of cool because it's got the LCD at the back. So it's kind of neat. Get rid of the old plastic in front. It's supposed to be Wi-Fi.
They have the stabilization.
I'm sure it does. So for $50 for this camera with the LCD at the back, I don't think I can go wrong. It is 4K. It does 4K 25 frames. It does 1080p 60. So that's all I care about. The 1080p 60 is good enough for me.
Yeah.
That'll mount with normal GoPro mounts.
Yeah, it mounts with all the GoPro because it's the same thing. It's the same thing underneath. I just took the plastic off. It's got a nice flat front glass on it. It's kind of cool. And like I said, for $50, I don't think I can go wrong. Let's see what kind of other goodie there is in this box. So I went to the store. I said, what's your smallest camera and cheapest camera? So he started showing me other cameras. So I said, nope, too big. Nope, too small. Nope, too expensive. No, not too small. He didn't have any small ones. But then I noticed this one. I said, show me that.
That one's just right.
Yeah, that one's just right. It's just like that girl on the beds there. Nope, that bed's too hard. Nope, that bed's too.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
So it's a USB micro to charge up, just like the GoPro is. I'm hoping the batteries are the same because these are the battery for my GoPro, and I brought one down, a spare one, to actually try it. It does come with a wall charger. So I can't wait to open up the other box because it is a heavy little box. So it does come with a little wall charger. It is Canadian, so NUS. It is not Australian. It is not a universal. So Wayne's here. Oh, Lulu, be nice now. Wayne's here. Yeah. Honey Lou says, hi, sweetheart. I mean, aren't you guys in the same house? Can't you just yell to each other? But it's kind of cute.
Probably sitting on the couch together. Well, here,
Yeah, Earl, like is saying 1080 60 is all you need. Screw this 4K. 4K is nice, but it's so big, it takes so much memory. You need faster card, you need faster everything. And plus, when you upload that 4K video, you need better software to edit it. It's so expensive to do it in 4K. So I got a whole bunch of goodies in here also. So I have no idea how to do this for $50. Oh, I got lens cleaning stuff. I got some tie wrap and some safety cords. Oh, I got a action camera user manual.
There you go.
And more goodies.
Yeah, all sorts of mounts.
Yeah, the box is empty. So I got that's kind of cool. So this is just to put the camera in there, and I can mount it on a tripod. It actually clips in there. I guess it clips in there without the case. So that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of other mounts, just like the GoPro one. Here's a steering wheel that you can mount onto a steering wheel. So your basic clips that usually come with a GoPro. Another clip, another clip. I have 2 stick-on clips to stick it onto the body. I have another rear window door.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case that one breaks.
Handy.
Here's another clip, and here's the screw. So there's a whole bunch of clips.
Imagine how much I was making off of everything that they charge you individually when you break it and have to repurchase it.
Yeah. So that's not bad. Now let's reopen this and see
Back at you.
the GoPro camera fits in. The battery fits in there. Is underneath. Oh, I guess it's not the same battery. Oh, I know grabbing it is not the same. Nope, it is not the same battery. But it might be the same as the new GoPro, because I knew the one that has the LCD screen that are a little bit different. So this one is, come on, charge it. Zoom in, focus. This one's focus. So it's a rechargeable Li-ion battery, 3.7, 1050 milliamp. It's supposed to be good for about an hour. The model number of this battery is PG1050. So I guess I'll be charging this.
Find them on eBay.
Yeah. I'm going to look because I like having 2 or 3 batteries. But I do have a charger that I can attach to it or close to it. Does it have a charge? No. If I hit the power button, it's going to be better. Come on. I was hitting the record button on top. Nope, doesn't look like it's got a charge.
On a trail.
That's okay. I have a wire already here. It was charging my TV because my TV was dead. Now I can put X-Men Days of Futures Past. Say no. And then I can put this back on my wall and watch a movie while I'm actually working. Oh, better change cable. What's wrong cable? So for $50, it should be good. Good enough. And I'll let you guys know how it was once I videotape a couple things.
How much was the other camera that you have?
Which one?
The one that you're using now.
What I use right now is the one I've been doing all my videotaping is my Samsung 8S. And before that was the Samsung 6S. So that's the camera I use the most is just my phone.
Oh, okay.
There we go. My TV is all installed. And I got a new guy for this weekend with Sebastien. And Sebastien said he was kind of cool because he had a whole bunch of guns. He had a potato launcher, grenade launcher. He's got a knife in his pocket. So he's all loaded up and ready to go attack some bad guys. He's ready for
Same guy.
The what?
Same guy.
Oh, you got the same guy? Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I found him at the dollar store. It was like $4.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I found him at Walmart on sale.
Okay.
That's a good price. They're originally 18.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Yeah, he's way smaller. He's a way smaller guy than this guy. This guy is big.
Right.
I should get the tank. See the tank. And so I think some people haven't seen the tank. Sitting there in the car waiting. So this is the tank. It's mini tank. So this is a mini version of me. This guy used to be a wrestler that you get at Walmart, and he used to have a very long mustache, curled up, and his hair was not gray. I painted it gray, so I made him look like me. So when I go like this, he's a mini me. And yes, I did make glasses for him a while back, and he's kind of chunky, just like I am also. But I lost his glasses a while back when I did the video with my son with zombies, Attack of the Zombies with my son. That was a cool video. It's on my YouTube channel. Let me change channel cameras again. And there we are. So he's this new guy is way smaller than this guy. So, and like you guys know, I did lose my baby. I made a car seat and I made a little baby. I had a little baby I found at Walmart. I kind of lost the baby. I went to an event, and when I came back, I noticed that he fell out of the car. So, yeah.
What kind of parent are you? Losing your baby.
Yeah. So I went to Walmart, and I'm gonna say I found another baby, but he's a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say he grew up. He grew up.
Yep.
So the other one was way smaller. So this guy grew up. He did have a bunch of stuff, but now he's more like a little teenager guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to put him in the seat anyways. I am going to put him in the car just for the hell of it, just to see what people say. But he does fit. He does fit in the chair, the car seat I made. So that's actually a scale car seat I actually made out of styrene and foam, craft foam. So tonight I'm going to glue him there. I'm going to glue him in the chair and glue the seatbelt. And I'm just going to say, yeah, he overgrew his chair. So should be kind of funny
Nice.
in the car. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, some people are saying they have the original Batman and Robin figures. Cool. Usually a scale figure for an RC is usually about, like this one is 6-inch. So this one is perfect. That's like a 6-foot person. So this one is probably like a 5-foot person. So basically you just like 1/10 scale. 6 foot is 6-inch. So that's one way to basically look at it. This guy there is a tall guy. He's really tall. He's probably 6'5". It's just like I have one that's the heck, the black guy there, the death guy. Not Tombstone, but anyways, he's a wrestler also, and he's friggin' huge also.
The Rock.
Not The Rock. The other one there, the dead guy that he was always like.
Oh, Undertaker.
Oh, Undertaker. That was my favorite. The Undertaker. Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. Lots of gadgets for that camera. I'm going to have to go through the manual and see what the heck's going on.
Yeah, you may try it before you head out with it too. See how it downloads and everything.
Yeah, well, I'll try it tonight to see if it turns on, see if everything is fine, if I can connect to it. If there's any problem, I still have time to go to the store tomorrow morning and actually return it or do whatever.
Right, swap it.
Oh, sponge tape. That's where it goes. Where the hell did I put it?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of accessories that come with it, which is kind of cool. But there's not a lot of info on the manual on this sheet. So I can't wait to see the inside of it and see how the rest of the stuff. If I just flip the page over. But what are those? Hey, I'm a guy. I'm not supposed to read these instructions. Guys don't know how to read instruction.
Yeah.
Or shouldn't read instruction.
And maybe there's an online manual.
Yeah. So on a micro SD card running 1080p 30 or 720p 20, I should be able to put a 240-minute video on there. That's 2 hours.
Nice.
The battery only lasts an hour and a half.
240 minute would be 4 hours.
Now that's true.
That's a long time.
Good call, Steve.
1080p.
I was going with him on it.
Yeah. 1080p 60 is 120 minutes. How many hours is that? That would be 2.
2. Yep.
My bad. Sorry. So they have an app. The camera app is called the Easy iCam app. So I'm going to have to download that on Google Play.
Yeah, I need one of those cameras with the Wi-Fi. Those are... The one I have is just a little cheap $25 thing, and it don't have that. Doesn't have that stabilization either.
No stabilization.
No. Isn't that what those gimbals are for, though?
Yes, I like my gimbal.
Those are kind of expensive, about $100 or more.
Well, it used to be a heck of a lot more than that when it first came out. Like when they first came out, you were looking at $300 or $400, and nowadays, yes, you can buy one for under $100. But they're like anything; you have to be careful of what you're getting.
I
Yeah,
mean,
check the reviews.
what? It's just got a gyro or something in it.
Yes.
There's 2-axis gimbals and 3-axis gimbals. So also,
Yeah.
What is it?
2X.
Hmm.
just an extra stability.
Okay. But if you have stabilization on the camera, you wouldn't really have to buy a gimbal then. You can just go with it with the stabilization.
No, the
I think it's still with the
gimbal does a heck of a lot better job than the software stabilization.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's so many cameras out there. It's like it's hard for me to put a bunch of money out when I'm not knowing exactly what is what and what I'm getting.
Okay.
So I got to do some research or some asking some people that know about all that stuff.
Hmm.
Because I'm not sure, like, what's the difference with the numbers? I get the 1080 is the most high definition, well, 4K now, but what's the other part of it? Like,
megapixels.
Well,
well, I
those
mean,
Like a digital.
megapixels when you take a picture. What he's probably saying is like a 1080 30 or 1080 24, 1080 60,
yeah,
1080 20.
yeah.
Frames per second.
Those are frame per seconds.
So what does it mean? It's the higher the number, the clearer it's gonna be.
Yes and no. It all depends what kind of video you're making. Let's say you're slowing down a video.
Uh-huh.
It's better to have a high frame rate and slow down the video using a high frame rate of a camera. So if you're going to do a lot of slow motion, it's good to videotape it in 120 frames a second. What
Okay.
that does is it takes 120 snapshot pictures in 1 second. So when
Oh,
you're doing a slow mo, your slow mo is going to be way smoother. That's when you're going to see like the nice little pixel of dust and like the little rock, and you see the rock going slowly. That's what, like my camera, the iPhone, the slow motion video I did with my buggy, that was done with 260 framed a second video. So this does 260 frame, and then it slowed it down a lot, and it just looks crazy. It looks good. Um, so if you're going to do slow mo, put your frame rate high. If you're just going to do a video on YouTube and you're just you having fun outside and you're seeing the RC and you're not going to change the frame rate,
mm-hmm.
1080 30 is good enough.
Okay. So does it take up more memory
Yes,
when you are more space when you're doing it like 120 compared to a 60?
yes, it does, because if you take a 1080 image 60 and a 1080 image 120, the 120 is going to take twice as much room as your 60,
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
because you have 120 image per second compared to the other one has 60 image.
Right.
But it's a
Same thing with
1080,
resolution.
yeah, a 1080p 60, I mean a 30 and 60, or even 60. A 1080p 60 is still good enough to do slow motion video.
Nice. Gotcha.
Yeah, the guys there are still chatting about action figures, Hulk Hogan and divas, and I know Wayne has a lot of the divas. Every time he does a video, they're all there in the trails, always looking at the trucks, but the truck never stops and pick them up, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, I always
Right.
tell them, well, why didn't you pick her up? Then you drove past her again just to be a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's gonna bring them when he comes to visit. Bring his dogs with him. I used to, like the Ultimate Warrior was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't have any action figures anymore.
And Maz says he used to have a Tamiya TT01 with a 9-turn motor on it. Cool. Oh, Honey Lulu's typing gold digger. Is she looking for a gold digger? Or is she the gold digger?
I think she liked the wrestler Gold Digger.
Yeah, I think she likes the wrestler gold digger also.
Oh, there's a wrestler named Gold Digger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be a chick
He
wrestler.
might have went by a couple different names. He like wore a gold unitard and painted his face gold.
Oh, it was a guy?
Yeah, it was a guy.
Oh, I thought Gold Digger would have been a chick.
Right?
Hey, where is this part?
Did you guys ever, well, when you post a video, that it would be a question for you, Steve OD, because Kagan does not post videos, but have you ever had some of your videos denied YouTube saying it was bad content or something like that?
No,
Oh, no?
no, not. I don't think my channel's big enough for them to even notice me, so
Okay.
I think that's how I can get away with it.
All through the cracks.
Yeah.
Because Outback Jack has a guitar channel. He's had it for, like he mentioned, 10 years. And just now they cut his channel, the monetization, and they're probably going to cut his channel and take it out of there. They're saying it's not what YouTube is looking for. And
Really?
just him playing guitar and playing music and doing cover songs and things like that. It's just stupid.
I see a lot worse channels than some dude playing a guitar. I see some stupid shit these kids are doing and getting so many millions
Yeah.
of views, you know? So that's
Well, it
kind
seems
of
like
dumb.
YouTube's pushing YouTube Premium pretty hard. They want to get rid of regular YouTube and have everybody switch over to Premium so they make money off everything.
Yeah. And they're pushing live also. They're pushing a lot of live broadcast and people to do more live events. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've only had a channel for about 5, 6 months, so I don't even know anything about like what it used to be like, or
Yeah.
I've just heard that it's changed from what it used to be.
Well, I used to have a lot of views, I guess, on my videos and things like that. And like I got 1,500 people right now, over 1,500 people following, but it's kind of cool. But what I find weird is that, or strange, is there must be a lot of those people that are not on YouTube anymore. They might be accounts or they might have grown up or changed name or whatever. So some of them might be dead accounts, in other words, that are not there anymore because I've had my channel now for 4 or 5 years. So, but it's nice to actually go on other forums and forums and other groups and actually try to get new people interested into this hobby of RC cars and RC truck and customization, because that's what I do a lot of is custom truck. I just got an idea and hey, I'll build it. I got my toy hauler, which I still have to finish. I'm kind of sticky on finishing touch. I'm not a finishing guy. I like tweaking with the hardware and the metal and making it go. And as soon as it goes, it's okay. Let's have fun. But to actually sit down and paint something, it's not me.
Yeah, I was my mom went to go pick up the bearings I needed from the hobby shop, and she told me there was a kid there with his parents, and the kid wanted the Slash, and so he said, "I want that one." And he points at the Slash. I guess he pulls out this big old wad of money, and it was probably a bunch of little, like she said, it was a big old wad, so it must have been a bunch of his allowance that he's been saving up. I was like, man, that's awesome, and I was like, he was probably so happy, probably been saving for that thing for a while. His parents probably
Yep.
said, "You can get one, but you're gonna buy it, do your chores and we'll pay you this per week." But it was just cool to hear someone got a new RC, their first RC today.
Well, it's just my son. Like he's 8 and he has an Xbox, and I tried to explain to him very young that okay, it's nice to have a game there. It's nice to be able to say, okay, I'm going to go pick it up. It's only $5, or it's only $1.50, or it's only that. But like I let him kind of not go free, but he plays Fortnite,
Yeah,
and
Fortnite, I've heard of it.
you can actually buy stuff, and if you got a battle pass, you get new skins and new dance move and all that. So battle pass is not that expensive. It's like $10 or whatever it is, but you buy what's called V-Box, and you get the battle pass. But when you get the battle pass, you can gain V-Box faster by playing and winning and all that. You get V-Box back, and if you play enough, you'll get what you actually spent. But him, the first time he bought the battle pass, he goes, "Oh, I want that dance." So he went and bought it. I told him not to. So when it came time to get the new battle pass, he didn't have enough V-Box because he just spent it all on stupid shit. So now I told him, hold on, don't buy anything. So the second time around, he didn't buy anything. He didn't buy anything. And all of a sudden, he had over 12 uh, 2,000 V-Bucks. And he bought his battle pass with his next battle pass with that. Like he had enough. He bought it and he's still got 1,200 right now. So he's there. No, I'm not gonna buy any. So he just waits till he actually earns the thing. So he's spending less on the game, and so it's basically showing him how to manage his money. And like even though it's $1, or even though it's only 500 V-Bucks or 100 V-Bucks, it adds up. You got to be careful how much you spend. So
Yeah,
Yep.
teaching him not to just
Over
buy the
time.
first thing, boom, because he wants it, because he wants something to buy something. And then he's got
yeah.
to save up his money. Then he learns that it's worth it, worth saving up and getting the better deal.
Well, it's just like last
Or
week.
say,
The guy that was here and he was asking about an RC. He says, "Well, what about that RC? What do you think to Tony at CCXRC?" And I told him you'd better wait, and even Tony said you better wait and get I think it was the zombie instead of the other one he was looking at. So it's better wait to save your money, wait a month, and then get the better one, which is
yep.
not as fast but better built and probably going to last longer. So that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, we were talking about that because the parts support, like he could buy something and have something that's semi cool, but then when he breaks it, it's not. It wasn't the hobby grade, so you're not going to be able to replace the parts. It's just broken. But if you save up and get the one that is better, there's actually parts support, and you can make it last for
Yeah.
you know as long as you have it.
Hey, did you glue that tire on there? Did you glue it or you just snapped it on?
No, it's got like a metal pin, and it slides in between the forks, and then you screw it in on the sides into the pin, and there's bearings on each side.
So you don't have to glue that tire?
Oh, you're talking about? No, I didn't glue it. I
Okay,
mean, I didn't glue the lunchbox and stuff like that either. The grasshopper was like a beadlock type wheel,
cool.
but yeah, no, they're on there pretty tight, and I don't think that you're gonna have to glue them. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I don't think they're going anywhere. It's got this little baby motor.
Once you go brushless.
Yeah, I found one of the guys that's in the build. He was talking to me on Messenger, and he's like, I want to go brushless. Well, we went and I found him on Amazon. he needed a servo still and the ESC and the motor, and it was like a combo kit for like $32. So he's got a brushless system and he's got his servo, and should be there in a couple of days because it was on Prime. But I'll just wait to see how that thing handles with brushless power.
Yeah, it's not going to steer too well without the front tire on the ground.
Well, this is the thing they got. There's actually a part that if you're using it's like a little battery tray, and you can actually run this off of 4 AA batteries. Like it's like a battery box. They have the stuff to build the battery box, and but all the reviews I've seen on it, like guys are like, it just ain't fast enough with the 4 AA's, and they put a little 2-cell lipo in there, and that thing flies for what it is with the little brushless and being a little trike 3-wheel and how it leans and stuff. It seems to go pretty quick.
Kagan, Honey Lulu wants to know what's your Google address.
Oh, she's hunting you down.
She's hunting you down, man. I told you she liked the way you look.
I gotta grab a monster. I'll be right back.
I guess she wants your email address. I don't know what she wants.
Oh, my email address is my name and then at iCloud.com.
So it's Kagan at iCloud.com?
Yeah, Kagan McKittrick at iCloud.com.
So I hope you got that.
Should be my name should come up.
Yeah, it's
when
Kagan.
I'm not talking. When I am.
Yeah, your last name is friggin' hard to spell though.
Yeah, it's McKittrick.
So if you missed that, Honey Lulu, just rewind it until you get it right. That's what's fun about videos.
McKittrick.
Now you're gonna get a lot of videos from a lot of emails from all the single ladies there.
Yeah, right.
Or somebody's gonna do a profile on you.
Start stalking me.
Have a YouTube or Google stalker.
That's all right. I'll go from having 1 or 2 emails every 2 or 3 days to 4 or 5. I think I can handle it.
And don't forget, people, hit that thumbs up button. It would be really appreciated. And it's 10:39, so when I count both videos, where it's about 2 hours, and I did hear one of my batteries was ready. The other one should be ready soon, and I got some things to pack for tomorrow. So we're gonna cut this short, or not short, but we're gonna cut the video. Thanks, Kagan, for coming up. Oh, Ethan's coming on. Does that mean I have to stay for tomorrow? So Ethan, we're gonna cut this short video, or not short, but we're gonna cut the video. Thanks, Kagan, for coming up. Oh, Ethan's coming on. Does that mean I have to for tomorrow? So we're gonna cut this short, or not short, but we're gonna. I had to mute Ethan. Ethan, you're watching the other video. Can you cut that audio off for the other video? And then you can unmute your mic, because I actually muted it because we were hearing ourselves with the delay. Once I mute somebody, I can't unmute it. They have to unmute it. So there it is.
There you go.
Just late night at work tonight.
Oh, it's good. Work is good because now you got money to spend to buy some RC stuff.
Yeah, I went to the hobby shop today. Finally got parts so I can finish my TRX4.
Cool. I'm getting ready for an RC4-wheel drive event, a G6 event here in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
It's starting tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So I want to get there early at the campsite, have some fun with my son, and there's a beach there, so set up the tent, go have some fun, relax, and then just before supper, we'll go to. We've got a couple events that's kind of cool that they do right after registration. So we'll do that, and then just relax. And the Saturday all day, it's crawling all day. There's going to be a night event. There's going to be some bashing events. So I'm going to be bringing some Slash, Texas Slash, just to have some fun. So it should be a fun day, a fun weekend.
You bringing your Winnebago and the wheelie trailer too?
Yes, yes.
That's pretty sweet. When I saw that video of it, that was pretty cool. I like that.
Which one do you like, the wheelie trailer or the Winnebago?
Oh, they're both really sweet.
Yeah.
That wheelie trailer, if you could just figure out a way to get it to go into neutral or something like that so you could tow it behind the Winnebago, that would be really awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways I can do it. Some people say buy a dig. I guess you can buy a dig to go after the transmission or after your transfer case. It's just to take it out of gear, in other words. Or what I could do is ask somebody if they have a Wraith transmission, a complete Wraith transmission. I have the dig set here. Somebody just gave me a full kit for the dig. So the only thing I need is a new Wraith transmission with all the gears, and then I can take this transmission out. Transmission and skid plate I have there is from a Vetera Ascender. So I'm thinking about doing it that way, which would be trading somebody for the Vetera Ascender transmission and case for a Wraith. And then I got a blank. I'm getting old. A Wraith transmission. So the Wraith transmission, which is the same thing as an SCX10, but just a little bit longer at the back, has the dig capability. So, but the only thing is, I barely paid any money for that trailer except for the body. I put more money in the body than the rest of the parts. But there were parts that I got, like the transmission. I ended up paying $40 for the transmission and the ESC. So like that was like a steal. Dry shaft I had, the axle I had, the servo I bought. So like I barely paid anything. The frame for it, GCM Racing gave it to me. He had some sitting around, so he gave me the ladder frames, which that's over $100 just for the frames. Like it's crazy how much you want for that. So like it barely cost me anything to build that camper, which is kind of cool. But I don't want to put a lot of money in it either. It's not because I'm cheap, it's because I'd rather put money somewhere else. So I'm very budget build when I build my stuff. And I usually wait for the parts. Like I waited almost a year. I could have bought a transmission for it. I could have bought different stuff. But I'm a very patient guy, and I just waited till I get all the parts, and then I build it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's the hard part about the CNC machine. Sometimes you just got to be really patient.
Yes. Well, and you're here just in time to say good night to everybody on top of that. And I got myself a new camera. It's like a GoPro, but it's not a GoPro. It's from a company called Eakin. So the case is off right now, but it's Eakin, and it's a 4K camera. It looks like the GoPro. It's got a 2.5-inch LCD at the back. It's kind of cool. It's charging right now. Should have enough of a charge. But here's the camera. And the best part of it is it was only $50.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
So 4K camera. So oh, there's no card. The LCD came on right away.
Yeah, it's the one thing that I don't like about the GoPros is that you don't get a screen to view it with. You gotta like use your phone app.
Yeah. This one is wide angle, so I can't wait to see if I can do like the GoPro is actually narrow, put it in narrow. Because GoPro, you got 3 different modes,
Yeah.
wide, medium, and narrow. I like the narrow one myself. So
Yeah, the wide is just, it kind of gives it that like fisheye look in the film.
yeah, that's kind of what this gives me right now. So that's kind of cool thing with that. So I got to download the software. I got to finish charging it up. I'm about halfway right now, so I'll leave it charged and come back to that later. So I actually unboxed it real quick earlier. Cool. So again, guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks, Ethan. We're probably going to stay on to the chat here a little bit. I'll get up, I'll unplug my batteries, I'll do some stuff, and you guys can more willing to stay here. So thanks, Ethan, for jumping in. Kagan and Steve O.D., really appreciate it.
No problem.
Guys, give a thumbs up to the video, and we'll see you next week. And have a good night, and I'll keep you up to date, and stay up to date on my either Google Plus or Facebook. That's where the Tank RC, I post a lot of pictures there of ongoing things. So this weekend I'll probably be posting a lot of pictures of what's going on over there. So if you guys want to stay up to date, stay there and look there on Facebook page, the Tank RC. Thanks for showing up, guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Yep.